It's another beefer, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, welcome back to Fire Emblem Blazing Sword Hector Hardmode. Today joining me we have, first of all, Faramir.
Howdy.
We have Lucina21.
It's good to be back.
We have Riddy.
I'm gonna talk more this time.
Woo! And we have Shadowmaster.
Yep, just like Riddy, I'm gonna talk some more. Back to round 3, everybody.
Okay then, so now that, the time has finally come to go confront Nergal. Hector's, still dealing with the fact that Uther's dead, but it's time to kick ass, take names, and take Nergal down once and for all. So it's pretty much the home stretch.
I think this is the most aptly named chapter in all of Fire Emblem.
I think this should be the chapter for every Fire Emblem. It's victory or death.
Sounds like a pretty epic name for the third or second to last chapter to the end game.
What should be the name for Fire Emblem 16?
What, victory or death?
Oh wait, I'm actually thinking about it. That might be a bit too cheesy, maybe.
I doubt they'll go with something
game.
like that. Fire Emblem victory or death.
No, it wouldn't work. I mean, it works for a chapter, but for a whole game, no.
No. Plus, they've already used it for a chapter. It's just going to confuse people.
Could you imagine a Fire Emblem game where where instead of being a lord, the main character is kind of like a anti-hero type pirate, like a member of Fargus's crew or something like that, like taking an entirely different approach? I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, but I don't know if they'll ever do that. I think the most they'll do is stuff like Ike, where he's a mercenary, but like you'll always be on the. I think you're always going to be on primarily the side of good.
You'll always be a pirate lord.
True.
You know?
That'd be
The Pirate King.
Yeah, but that does mean if you've got a pirate-based Fire Emblem, it's going to be a lot of boat maps.
Damn straight.
And last time I checked, people don't like boat maps.
Because they weren't done correctly.
It's like the Fire Emblem Echoes boat map chapters on steroids.
Yeah. Well, I know when it comes to Fire Emblem running trends, boat maps are not very popular, right up there with desert levels and Fog of War.
Or a terrain-based battle.
Oh god, could you imagine a desert boat map?
How does that even work? Like, how can you have a desert level
exactly
on a boat?
How is that?
You see, the desert is right next to the ocean, you know? You gotta get your boats over there, then you gotta get off the boat, then you gotta
I
cross
see.
the
I thought you meant literally as if you're like surfing through the sand on a boat.
This isn't the Skyward Sword.
No.
Well, Blazing Knight, there are such things as sand surfers.
I know, but I just don't see that happening in a Fire Emblem game. It's just the idea of being, boat level and desert. Deserts are meant to be barren for a reason.
Difficult to traverse and everything.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Sorry.
By the way, Blazing Knight, I kind of have a serious question to ask you.
Okay.
If there was a remake, if Fire Emblem 4 remake was actually going to come, like what were like some things you would nerf you would want them to nerf from the old Fire Emblem 4 game?
Probably the legendary weapons, because they're fucking ridiculous. You get them way too early and they just like one-shot everything. It kind of makes the enemies a joke. I mean, I know they're legendary weapons, but they're not something you're meant to abuse. I think they need to focus more on balancing it out.
What I would like is either reshape the terrain or make it so that cavalry isn't the only desirable unit to have in the game.
Oh, no. You know what they should do? Make it so that certain units don't have to, for Lex, make it so that he's not useless unless he just has the Brave Axe. Because that's fucking stupid.
Well, he wasn't really all that useless. He was kind of like one of the best Axe Cavaliers you could have gotten in that game.
He still wasn't that great because he couldn't double anything. And yeah, he hit hard, but he wasn't particularly potent compared to like other mounted units. But yeah, he had the Brave Axe, then he started becoming really good. Because genealogy, it really encourages you to like wipe out as many enemies as you can during your phase. So you want to one-shot many people. You ain't got time for people who can't one-shot, really.
Well, can you really blame him? I mean, what can you really blame him for not doubling? I mean, axes were really heavy in Fire Emblem 4.
True.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting how axes have progressed throughout the series, because some games they're awful, other games they're essential. Like, could you imagine doing Radiant Dawn without Nolan, Jill, or Har?
No.
I don't.
I know you can, but no.
What about Soul, as BK said in one of his previous videos?
No, but we're talking about axe-specific units.
Oh, axe-specific units, okay.
Yeah, because axes do... I think axes are ones that fluctuate a lot, because apparently GBA-era axes aren't that great, but Tellius, they're just like, mwah, wonderful.
Yes.
I think the most consistent are lances. They're just all around, kind of in the middle.
How about that new Heroes banner?
Oh yeah, that banner. I'm all over that, just because it's kind of cool Easter thing, and then I just see Kagero's outfit, and I'm just like, this is why you're my wife and birthright.
Unfortunately, I got nothing on this banner.
I got nothing too, but at least it's 30 days.
It's only the first day. You got plenty of time.
Yes, but I already used up the 100 orbs I had saved for this.
By the way, Blazing Knight,
absolutely nothing.
All season banners have a month until they're gone.
Pardon?
I said you might see a recurring thing for the seasonal banners. All the seasonal banners have a month until they go away.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because a lot of people want, like, seasonal banners usually come in with the new and exciting units that everyone wants. I mean, we've got the Thracia banner coming soon.
Oh, yes.
Would you want Leaf to have... Wait, which weapon would you want Leaf to have? Lightbrand or Blakey Sword?
I'm not sure. I haven't played Thracia, so I can't really say. But Lightbrand would be cool just because it would give him ranged options. But the banner itself, you know, we're also, like, Kagero's also the first flying, javelin user, which is really interesting.
Javelin? You mean dagger?
That's what I meant. Flying javelin. Sorry, just because I saw Fire Emblem, I was thinking javelin. No, but first flying dagger user, so that's pretty cool. But, you know, I really want, the Bunny Kagero. I'd also like Bunny Camilla just as a bonus. on one session, I just get her out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna call it right now, even though it's a year away from now. I'm just gonna call that Charlotte's gonna be in the bunny outfit next year.
Yeah, everyone's been saying that. You always get those characters. Charlotte, Tharja. What if they put Orochi in one, or maybe like, I don't know. What if for a joke? Because like in her artwork, what if they put Ursula in one?
Oh my god.
Well, hold on, wait. You said Charlotte.
Too much.
Who's Charlotte again?
Too much excitement.
Fire Emblem Face, the one with the blonde hair.
Charlotte blonde.
The one that kind of looks like a Playboy bunny.
Charlotte.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Yeah, she literally looks like a Playboy bunny, and now she would then be a Playboy bunny.
That would be just flat out ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic, but also incredibly fitting.
Yeah, in my experience, I think it's interesting about how the only Lucina that I've ever gotten in Heroes is a 5-star standard one, which is great. She's awesome. However, I'm disappointed I missed out on the incredibly adorable Bunny Lucina, because my god, that shit is just like...
It is adorable.
It's just like, that's so cute. And then you have Camilla where you're just like... this is an E10 rated game?
I'm sorry, no. I think Kagero's one is worse. I'm convinced. I looked at it, it's like, okay, her tits are definitely bigger. And because of the coloring, they just look more pronounced.
Oh, shit. Oh, I see you.
Also, Element and Lin A supported. Yay. Now they're gonna get married in the end.
Also, fun fact, first time I played this game, I shipped these two. I had these two support together.
I think their support is underrated. It's not my main one, but I like it. I think it deserves more attention, personally.
Well, the biggest issue is that Elowood and Ninian is shipped so hard by
such a hard thing.
Everything that is...
Yeah. It's basically canon.
Yeah, and Hector and Lynn have the whole we're bickering married couple down.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yeah, but in a lot of relationships, couples do bicker and stuff like that. But that's just natural. Anyway, finally we get to promote Candace after God knows how long.
Oh, you run out of promoting items?
Yeah, well, it's more a case of I didn't have the members cards, so I couldn't get any more promoting items, and I was like, so I might as well use it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, trying to get the member card and recruit Legault in Hector Hardmode is a bitch.
Yeah, I did one of them. I didn't say I was going to do two, and I did, and I got the character, so I'm happy with that.
There's actually a way you can like recruit Legault like without any pain. You can just use a sleep staff on him.
Yeah, the sleep staff is but that's the answer to everything.
It is that the warp staff.
Yeah, if staffs can make the massive difference when it comes to certain challenges. Oh yeah, another thing. I mentioned this other part. No, we're gonna see that in the next bit. Sorry. Basically, Pen and Louise, if you have them in certain levels, they get exclusive conversations, which I think is a way of making up for the fact that they're already A supported and you can't see it normally.
Can't you see them after you completed the game?
Yeah, that's afterwards, but you can't see it in game. Where most supports, they take place in game.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one thing that I think the supports were handled the best as far as getting them, in my opinion, in Path of Radiance, and I think it's better to have like whether it's like a camp.
Are you talking about pre 3DS era? Because that support system is just fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about how like they're just on the same map together.
Yeah.
And then you can choose. Yeah.
Yeah. It still took fucking forever and was very limited, but at least it was deployment based, not area of not how close they were together.
Also, it does drive me nuts how I think that it's limiting to have support conversations on a battlefield because A takes a turn to do.
Yeah.
And B, because it echoes, the echo supports were very shallow because it was in the battlefield. Like, it makes sense, but you can't. But you're not. But there was nothing like Ike and Soren or Jill and Leith level of serious discussion.
Yeah,
and I think that was
one thing that I will give Echoes praise for is that you could do an action afterwards, whereas the other games you literally just did the support and that was it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, that was something.
Blazing Knight, based on like the art alone, which of the Thracia characters are coming to Heroes would you say is the best? Like based on art design.
That's the thing. I actually haven't looked at their art design, so I can't say. I know it sounds odd, but I didn't. And everyone's just sitting there like, what the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I can't understand why he did it. I mean,
there is something about the support. Like, I think there's something I could say about Battlefield again versus non-Battlefield. When you're off the when they're not on the battlefield, like Fates, Awakening, Path of Radiance stuff, you're able to do multiple situations,
like scenarios,
settings and such. Yeah, scenarios, but you couldn't do that when on the battlefield because you're limited to it being only on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's more based on what's going on at the moment rather than actually having supports based on certain situations that can help to flesh out the characters more.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't think it's always a terrible. No, actually, that's what I'm trying to say. No, I do think I don't know how many other people believe, but like, I think there were too many supports in Awakening and Fates.
There were.
Like, there were a lot. There were too many. Like, you could really dumb down, like, get rid of plenty of them. So maybe
Awakening
more focus on the characters.
Well,
I don't think that Fates had it worse because
Fates had a bigger cast, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I think.
Wait, did Fates have the bigger cast? I thought it was Awakening.
No, Fates had a way bigger cast. Remember, you had 2 separate armies plus neutral units and child units.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I would like to point out that these two are such a nice couple.
They are. Though, admittedly, though I kept making a joke about how we kept making the joke that whenever Louise gets hit by a berserk staff, she just gets really fucking pissed at Pen for taking her into the desert. Like, fuck you.
I wouldn't blame her, honestly.
Yeah, they honestly
are not a fun place to be.
No.
Not when you're playing, not when you're there.
In any strategy game, not just this game.
Yeah.
My favorite game series, Shining Force, when it comes to terrain battles, they all suck.
I mean, the only one which is alright is Pokemon, because you can get some good ground-type Pokemon.
Yeah.
That depends on the region itself.
Yeah, that is very true. I like it in Gen 6 and Gen 3.
Like in Gen 6, if you're trying to make a team based around ground types, and you're screwed then because there's only 2.
Yeah, it's like the evolved form of Diggersby. Or just
and
Diggersby.
Zygarde.
Yeah, Diggersby is the evolved form.
Yeah, but what was the normal one?
Bunnelby,
that's the one, yeah. And Diggersby looked fucking creepy.
It's like if you took Homer Simpson
straight out of a Disney movie.
And mix Homer Simpson with Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, and it's not.
You will never unsee it.
Yeah.
You will never unsee that image.
Well, you don't have to unsee it because it's there for people to see. It's a Pokemon.
I know. It's interesting because I don't really hate many Pokemon designs. Just a lot are kind of meh to me.
Well, there are some I hate, but you know everyone has that.
I mean, I like Barbaricle's pre-evolution design is kind of cool. Barbaricle though is just like, what is this?
Personally, my favorite Pokemon from that generation was either Dragogage or Noivern.
Noivern was a pretty cool Pokemon. My favorite was either Go-Goat, Tyrantrum, Greninja, or Aegislash.
Aegislash is one of my favorite ghost types from that generation too, just because of its uniqueness that it has.
Yeah.
My favorite is definitely Brixton. Like easily, it's got my favorite design of all the Gen 6 Pokemon.
Is Brixton the second evolution of
Brixton's the third evolution, I'm pretty sure.
Brixton is the second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Delphox is the third.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of like got that witch thing going for her, but it's got like young witch.
For me, it's mainly her stick.
Yeah, stick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but
Honestly,
I will give props to Chestnut. That thing is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Chestnut was actually my second starter for my second playthrough.
I have yet to do a second playthrough because I've put so much time into my one Gen 6 file. I don't want to erase it.
Oh yeah.
Also,
yeah,
can we just look at this? Hector has 19 strength and 20 speed. He has more speed than strength.
That's crazy.
It truly is a sight to behold.
Yeah, I don't know any armored knights within their games that have better speed than they do strength, except maybe Amida because she starts out as a trainee, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, but this doesn't surprise me in the slightest because this is you playing this game. How you had Lynn, who capped strength
And skill,
like,
and speed.
Skill, but she capped strength before she capped skill or speed.
Yeah.
So, I'm just like...
And this is the same person who got an RNG blessed Sophia and made Wendy kill Sophia. Anything's fucking possible. I can't wait till we get to Radiant Dawn and watch how Fiona kills like a Shira.
Oh my god.
Oh, it doesn't kill, just deals a shit ton of damage.
No, the most powerful thing you could do, like, would be if you had Fiona or Meg solo to Ginta.
Oh god.
I don't think that's humanly possible. Well, at least in Meg's case, it's not possible.
One player and give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, it doesn't sound possible, but if I've learned anything when it comes to Fire Emblem, nothing is impossible, so...
No kidding.
We'll see how it goes, because, you know, I will be using them, but I'll be using them on easy mode, so they might have a better chance, because I'm not going to train Meg and Fiona on normal or hard mode. You fucking crazy.
It's going to be lunatic.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely not, no. Are you going to save Har? Are you going to save abusing Har for the Maniac mode, or are you just going to abuse him in all three?
Well, I'm pretty much just going to abuse him whenever I need to abuse him. Like, if I don't need to use him, like in the Girl Mercenaries chapters, I won't. But in, like, the Crimea, like, Alintia chapters, yes. Very much so.
Yeah, because he's one of the keys of beating Alincia's Gambit.
He is.
Ella would.
90% miss.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just wanted to break you out.
You're better than Roy.
I got pissed. It's like, I don't want to... It's like, where the fuck is my 516? See Smash Bros. Alright, I'm alright.
That's pretty much that's kind of how I felt. Like, I was thinking, okay, so we're not going to get anything Fire Emblem. Well, that's a shit. Oh, wait, it's Smash Bros. Okay,
All is forgiven.
Screw Fire Emblem 16. We have Smash Bros for the Switch. Like, I cannot get mad.
Yeah, literally. It's like, Fire Emblem, fuck that shit.
I'm hoping so much.
Smash Bros has all that plus Fire Emblem.
Yeah. He's finally got Smash Bros. But honestly...
And then Funimation's like, put Goku in it.
Oh, you know people would lose their shit if Goku was in it.
Speaking of am I the only one who was off guard that Smash Bros. Is going to be for Switch during the Direct?
I didn't expect it to be in the Direct. I knew it was going to happen, but I did not expect it in the Direct. I thought it was going to be an E3 thing. Maybe they got the two trailers mixed up, like Fire Emblem was meant to be in the Direct, but they're showing it at E3 instead. It's like, oh shit, we put the wrong files in.
We goofed.
You know, in all honesty, the moment I said, okay, if Fire Emblem's not here, I don't care. was actually when Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was confirmed.
Yeah, I was so surprised because I've got it for the PS4.
I do too.
Elwood likes Path of Radiance, but like,
well,
okay, so the original Crash trilogy is on a Nintendo system. That's so fun. Well, it's also on Xbox and Steam, but okay, well, Activision, you're rolling. You're going to be rolling in money.
But it's going to be on Switch too, so it kind of redeemed itself there.
Redeemed itself? What did it have to redeem? It was a great game anyway.
No, I know, but like it's gonna be on. What I'm trying to say is like it's gonna be back on the roots of being in like the Nintendo generation.
Yeah, well, Crash was always PlayStation originals. Just after that, then he went third party. I mean, sorry, proper third party, because he was PlayStation exclusive in the PS1 era.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember those bring me back to the days when I was playing like Crash Tag Team Racing and stuff like that.
Well, Crash was my childhood growing up. I have all the games on the PS1. I played them so much, and I love them to death. Even the original Crash Bandicoot, I still love, despite all the bullshit that comes with it.
Crash 2 fixed so much.
Oh, I didn't know you were using Harkin, so you're not using Raven this time?
I have died to the Swordmaster more times than I'm comfortable with admitting.
No, I'm not. I'm not using Raven because I promised like new team compositions. So Harkin. Plus, Harkin gets hard mode bonuses, and no one argues with that. Okay,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
he
the.
does.
What is it with Elwood?
Yeah, is this a thing with Elwood? He misses the first time, and then he just crits. Elwood hates to miss.
I think he's showing his dominance over his son.
Likely
Because
on
Roy just misses 90s.
Yeah. Oh, also, he's showing up Hector because Elwood's strength stat, I think by the end of this, is like 28.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because in my playthrough, Elwood's being strength blessed, and my Sane is being strength blessed. He's a level 16 Cavalier with 19 strength.
Yeah, my Sane was strength blessed too. I remember upon promotion, he had 21 strength.
Nice.
Yeah. And Barter's, this is the last time we're going to see Barter, but we made good use out of him. Crappy unit be damned.
I mean, Warrior from the GBA era is pretty meh to begin with.
The Warrior class is pretty meh, but GBA is where they're at their best, to be honest. Because,
Really?
well,
I
Telly is
thought it
there.
was like the Telly series is when they got their best.
I think it's, I would argue, but I also think it's because there's, only one Berserker in the Tellius series. And that's, Largo. I mean, they do have the third form, which is pretty good, the Reaver form. But I saw them as just okay in, Tellius series. I thought GBA, they were better, but had more competition. Awakening, though, ugh, rubbish.
Well, Awakening wasn't helped by the fact of the second seal system, because literally all you need to do is just get Vake promote Vake into a warrior, and then reclass him into a berserker, and then you won the game.
Vake as a berserker, he gets so much better because even though I looked at his base stats and his gross, that's impressive. He was always a shit warrior for me, but whenever he was berserker, it was fucking ridiculous. And Elwood really, really, really wants to see Fire Emblem 16. You're gonna have to wait till E3. Actually, E3 is usually in June, right?
Yeah.
It's around like midsummer, so.
Yeah, so that's 2 months away.
My god, there's a reason why Kent is my favorite stage.
It's
fucking
really
awesome.
cool for me because that's when I graduate high school, believe it or not.
Sweet! So you got you graduate high school, whatever happens at E3, the hype will be real.
And then the realization that you're gonna need money for all these games, and you need a job.
Yeah, well, hey, let him have his moment. Don't bring him down to reality just
And
yet.
I got my ring, about to get my diploma, passing with flying colors. I'm set.
Yep.
It's interesting.
I don't remember when I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna graduate somewhere around June as well.
Oh, good job, guys. I'm a college graduate, but it's a bit. Real life can be a bit more boring, but there's some good things too.
Yeah, I'm a working adult, so yeah.
I know, I miss all that free time I used to have in my school days.
That's what I'm actually probably gonna do. Let YouTube be my main job. No, I'm just kidding. Probably gonna find a career or so.
Yeah, well, I didn't plan for YouTube to be my main job. I just, did it for fun and it kicked off. Again, I think this is pretty obvious. You shouldn't ever go into YouTube thinking you're going to make money because it's so unpredictable. If it works out, great, but don't go in with the mindset that I'm going to make money.
Man, I started my own YouTube channel. I'm not expecting to make money.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying in general. Not for you specifically. I think that's just the rule of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially the fact that YouTube's going through a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, it is.
That's why you gotta jump on Twitch until they
And that
start going to
Patreon.
shit. Then you gotta jump onto something else.
Well, a lot of people
Patreon.
just use, yeah, a lot of people just use Patreon.
That too. You know, diversify everything.
Yeah, very
Even
true.
the bigger YouTube channels use Patreon, which is really surprising on how YouTube's getting screwed.
Yeah, that's why they're relying on other things. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break here for now, but when we come back, we're going to keep going with this beef over level, and we're going to start talking about anime again, more specifically, the Abridged series. So, there's that to look forward to. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. We hope you tune in next time. Take care.